Welcome to Charismatic Approach to Life.
The power of silence. In a bustling city, where the sounds of traffic and people filled the air from dawn until dusk, there was a small library tucked away on a quiet street. The librarian, a gentle soul named Mr. Thompson, was a man of few words but great wisdom. He understood the power of silence in a world that never seemed to stop talking. The library itself was a haven of tranquility in the midst of chaos. As visitors crossed the threshold, they felt a sense of peace wash over them, as if the very air held a promise of quiet introspection. The shelves were lined with books of all shapes and sizes, and the hushed whispers of readers and the soft rustle of pages turning created a symphony of stillness. One day, a young woman named Sarah stumbled upon the library while seeking refuge from the cacophony of her own thoughts. She had been grappling with a difficult decision, and the constant noise of the city only served to amplify her confusion. As she stepped inside, she was struck by the profound silence that enveloped her. It was unlike anything she had ever experienced, and she found herself drawn to the peace it offered. Mr. Thompson noticed her immediately and, without a word, gestured for her to follow him to a secluded corner of the library. There, he handed her a small, leather-bound journal and a pen. Sarah looked at him quizzically, but he simply smiled and nodded encouragingly. For days, Sarah returned to the library, seeking solace in its quiet embrace. She poured her thoughts and fears onto the pages of the journal, finding a kind of release she had never known before. In the absence of external noise, she discovered the power of her own voice, and the clarity that emerged from the depths of her being was nothing short of transformative. As the days turned into weeks, Sarah's visits became less frequent. One afternoon, Mr. Thompson found her sitting in a sunlit corner, a look of serenity on her face. She looked up at him, her eyes shining with gratitude, and whispered a heartfelt, "Thank you," before handing him the now-filled journal. In the silence of that moment, they both understood the profound impact of the power of silence. Without a single spoken word, they had connected on a level that transcended language. Sarah left the library that day with a newfound sense of purpose and a quiet confidence that she would carry with her always. From that day forward, the library seemed to hold an even deeper sense of stillness, as if it had absorbed the peace that Sarah had found within its walls. Visitors came and went, each touched in their own way by the silent wisdom that permeated the air. And Mr. Thompson, the guardian of that sacred space, continued to welcome them all with a knowing smile, understanding that sometimes, the most powerful messages are the ones that are spoken without words.
We are putting a lot of effort into the content we are bringing forward. Kindly do subscribe, like, and share so that we are encouraged to do more. Thank you for practicing with us today.